Alright, imagine this. It's been 10 years since you've graduated high school, college, wherever you are, and everyone from your friend group has planned a get together. You're seeing all of your old friends and you're disappointed because you can basically sum up the entire crowd in just a couple of words: fat, ugly, degenerate, poor, unhappy. I could go on and on. You're very surprised to see them like that because they were the acing students, they were the best students, teachers loved them, they were the popular kids, everything, just perfect. But they're even more surprised to see you with your big muscular arms and your expensive t-shirt that they cannot even afford. Finally, you guys settle down, you order something to eat, and you guys are having a nice time, you're having drinks. And then you catch that one guy talking about how happy he is, how proud he is of himself, that he's basically bragging. He's bragging to the rest of the group that he paid off his parents' home loan. And the rest of the guys are talking about how much debt they have collected over the years. And you're just cringing so damn hard listening to all of this, listening to the 9 to 5 talk. Come back, bro. You're not there yet, but I can help you get there. So, what is a high value man? In my definition, in my own understanding, a high value man is someone who is very clear about his purpose. And he's also very clear about his path to fulfilling that purpose. And a high value man is someone that takes full responsibility of his actions, positive or negative. He is a leader and he is a giver, not a taker. A high value man is someone who respects people, absolutely everyone. Lastly, a high value man in my definition is someone who is a lifelong student, someone who keeps trying to learn more, improve more, keep evolving. A person who doesn't stay the same person for a 5-year period. That, in my definition, is a high value man. Now, I want to be very clear about this early on. I do not believe that I am, as of now, a completely high value man. But I do believe that I am in the right direction and I have made a lot of progress in the past couple of years. I do think that if you let me lead you, if you follow me along, I can lead you to the destination that you crave as well. So if that sounds interesting, keep watching. Okay, so how exactly do you find your purpose? It's very simple. You spend time with your thoughts. You ask yourself these questions and you ask the universe this question, assuming that you believe everyone on this planet has a job that he has to fulfill, that he or she has to fulfill. You ask yourself and the universe these 3 questions. Okay, so close your eyes and ask yourself these 3 questions. Just think about this for a minute. You can pause this video if you want. I'm going to tell you the question and you can pause this video for a while. This is an actionable step, so if you do this, it will help you immensely. And if you decide not to, then nothing can. So close your eyes and think about this. Question number 1. How can I impact millions of lives positively? Number 1. Question number 2. What can I do that will make me millions, but it will make the people that I help or the people's lives that I impact, it will make them billions? And lastly, what is that one thing, just one thing, or maybe it can be like a couple of things, but it has to be like in a particular genre. What is that one thing that I am willing to suck at for a very, very, very unreasonably long time? Such a long time that it's impossible for me to not be great at it after that. You can pause this video if you want. You can open your eyes if you actually followed along. And just think about this for a minute. So my purpose is very simple. Create a community of men who want to be better, who want to improve themselves, who want to upgrade themselves, who want to level up. And provide value to these men and make them worthy of providing value to the society so that they can expand the community further. And to retire my parents and to accidentally become a billionaire in the process. People say that choose a job or choose a line of work that doesn't seem like work, that doesn't feel like work to you. And that requires 2 things, in my opinion, in my understanding. It requires 2 things. Firstly, that you be really good at your job, that you can do it very effectively and very easily. Second, your reward, your salary in this in the scenario should be disproportionately huge as compared to the effort level. Okay? You know whose dream that is? Like the absolute dream? The 9 to 5 guy. You don't want to become a 9 to 5 guy. Don't pick a job that is easy, that is easily replicated. Don't pick a job that a high school intern can replicate. Okay? This is a warning to you. If you pick something that you're just naturally good at, there's very little room to improve, in my opinion. And you also get bored very easily because of how easy it is. If you want to be good at something, you have to suck at it for a very long time. And then eventually you can hope to see some progress. If you don't just want to become a 9 to 5 guy, that will require sacrifice. Sacrifice to not eat that bag of chips. Sacrifice to go to the gym even when you're sore. Sacrifice to work even with a headache. To wake up even after you're tired. To delete Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, even YouTube. If you cannot commit to these small sacrifices, you can never ever even dream of becoming a high value man. Ever. Okay, so up until this point, this was all theory. Okay, this is something that I need you to think about. This is something that I want you to really meditate on and really write your thoughts down, journal on this stuff. But I am very, very big on giving practical and actionable steps to you. So, how do you actually make your passion your reality? How do you make your purpose your reality? How do you live that? Very simple. This is another visualization, so I need you to close your eyes again and think about this for a minute. And you can pause the video and just think about this after I'm done talking. Close your eyes and just imagine the kind of man that you want to become. You already have it. You have it all. Money, girls, brotherhood, family, passion, discipline, body, aesthetics, hair, everything. Imagine what would that man be like. Write down his personal traits. Write down what kind of life he would lead. Imagine yourself sitting in front of him and just talking to him, asking him questions that you just want to know about him. Open your eyes. I need you to think about this really hard. For me, these traits are very straightforward. Firstly, he is very extremely exceptionally disciplined and hardworking. Okay, I am not a very firm believer of passive income. I think hard work creates hard money, but that's just my opinion. Second, he is very, very focused and he believes in deep work. Every single day he does deep work. 3, he is very strong physically, mentally. He has a very aesthetic physique. His skin is perfect, hair is perfect, very good dressing sense. Lastly, he is disgusted by things like cigarettes, alcohol, vaping, weed, stuff like that. Basically everything that I consider pathetic. So this is my character traits. These are just basic ones. I need you to really expand this list. I need this to be as detailed as you can make it. Okay, so if it helps you, just write down your own current traits on the left side and write down the ones that you think you will have once you become the high value man that you plan on becoming. And then you can just sort of plan out how you plan from going to the left side of the page to the right side. Alright, I want to talk about something else. Manifestation on its own as a process equals nothing. Manifestation plus repeated planned action equals results. Obviously, you cannot just become a billionaire by manifesting it. You have to take repetitive planned action. Okay, so you have to think about it and then take actions, smart actions. This is something that I learned from Alex Hormozi. He's a multi-millionaire. He's just absolutely amazing guy. Basically, he says that entrepreneurship means that you will not know if the thing that you're doing is going to work. You will not know if it is the right thing that you're doing. You just have to do it for a very, very long time. So long Basically, there is a threshold that most people will not pass, and when you pass that, you will achieve that. And most people quit because they can't stick to a thing for that long of a time. If you can stick to something for a very long time, it's very hard to be mediocre at it. So that's something that I wanted to tell you. I'm not going to tell you how to manifest. There's thousands of videos online, and that I'm just here to tell you that alone is not going to do shit. You have to take smart, repetitive action towards whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Whatever skills that you need in the process, whatever traits that you need to develop in the process, how much ever time that you are giving yourself for that, all of these things matter. If you can acquire a skill and benefit from that situation, then you may need to do things that you don't like. Like if a job offers to teach you a skill that you want to acquire, that's basically learning and you're getting paid for that. So if you have to do something that you don't like to fulfill that bigger purpose that you have, you do it. This also counts as sacrifice. Mine is already very clear. YouTube. I am committed in it for years. I am ready to be bad at it for a very long time. I am bad at it. I am ready to learn. I am getting better. I am improving every single day. If you watch my first ever video versus this video, I do believe that I have gotten a little better. And I am ready to be very bad at it for a very, very long time, even though it's very uncomfortable. I am ready to be consistent. I am ready to sacrifice everything for this. And that also means that the threshold will filter out 95% of my competition. So that again means that within the first or maybe 1.5 years of this YouTube journey, most of my competition will be gone. You visualize, you plan, you act, and you act for the longest time possible until 95% of your competition is over, and then you win. I'm building a community of high value men or men who want to become high value men like me, and I want to provide you value so that I can help you in your self-improvement journey. Subscribe to the channel so my videos show up on your home screen more often, and I'll see you in the next video.